let's do a little unban request to see what people tried to teach me that I just wasn't ready for because I was feeling emotionally reactive, so I banned them unjustly. Number 1, Quilt Gaming. Banned by Hunter Seeker. You go Witchblade on mid AA. Ah, that's when I threw with mid AA. Why don't you have a point in W? You're playing Visage. You literally skill W at level 1 on Visage, unless you're mid. Divine 4 Visage player, by the way. You skill W on Visage mid, though. Why are people surprised that Grubby climbed through the super noob ranks of a game? He's basically played professionally. He isn't even at the median yet. He's playing Archon. I think Archon is median, but depends which part. Level 1 birds are worthless on their own. It's funny he's pressing so many APM, but everything he's doing is bad. I can't believe the amount of stupid backseaters that probably suck and aren't high rank. None of this is probably wrong yet. Like, I think all of this is fine, but by the way, you don't skill W on mid? Yeah. Maybe he meant I did it? Unless you are mid. Wait, you literally skill W? Yeah, no, I think you misunderstood, Gunnar. I think he meant I did it. I don't remember doing it because I got coached by Excalibur and he said only W on the side lane, don't W mid. So I think I followed that and I only played him side lane. Maybe he thought I'm doing it. Yeah, but it's fine. Let's not get hung up on this. Nothing wrong yet so far. How can you even deal with the chat? It's hard sometimes. It's hard. What are you reporting him for? You just did absolutely nothing the entire fight and you haven't used your sheep in 5 minutes. I would honestly report you. You're playing a difficult hero. You don't understand mechanically how to play nor how to build it. Okay. I think he has a fundamental misunderstanding of the report system. You can report people for playing role queue and playing the wrong role. For playing the right role but playing it wrongly, aka you queue up as support but you maliciously compete for every last hit in a duo lane. You can report people for griefing, like going AFK, giving up. You can report for foul language, like wishing death upon one's family and whatnot. You can report for scripting, hacking, destroying items. But the one thing, sadly, that you can't report for is playing bad. Playing a difficult hero at... I mean, you can. Let's be clear. You can report for anything. You can report because you don't like someone's nickname, because you just like handing out reports. But legitimate reasons for reports, as intended by Valve, I'm being very lawyer speak here, legitimate reasons for reporting, as determined by Valve, do not include having a bad game. And therefore, even if you've had a bad game, you can still report someone else that was legitimately griefing by one of the reportable reasons. So one thing I notice a lot is that I'll be playing a bad game. I know it's shocking. I am a god gamer and all, and 6 times world champion in Warcraft 3. I've traveled hundreds of times to tournaments, and I've been gaming my whole life. So it's hard to accept sometimes that I am playing anything except perfect. I agree. It's frustrating for me as well. Every time I think I'm gonna take a big dump on people's head in this little children's game, and I don't. And it's frustrating. And I understand. But that doesn't take away my right to report someone for going AFK. Understand? And that's the thing here. So this is very obnoxious as a chatter. I would honestly report you because you're playing a difficult hero and you didn't play it well enough. I ask people in chat, how many games do you play before you try a hero in ranked? For me, it's minimum 1 in unranked. Minimum. Sometimes more and sometimes demoing. Chat always says 0. So I am above the average of trying to raise my standards of play before I take a hero to ranked. And to be fair, my Visage in ranked until today was 3 wins, 1 loss. But the first one was a loss. Everyone has to learn somewhere. So this is just obnoxious. I would honestly report you. What are you reporting him for? I don't remember what I reported a person for, but presumably they went AFK or something. Or they became extremely, extremely toxic. You did absolutely nothing the entire fight. You didn't use sheep. Right, but it's not because I was griefing. So I feel like this is very obnoxious. I understand the perm ban. I don't think it's unforgivable. But it's going to come down to the mod comment and to the unban request. So I'm going to check. Mod comment. Careful, he would report you. His dad is Michael Dota. Yeah. Nothing I said was toxic or vulgar. It may have been a little harsh. Sorry, it was meant constructive criticism. I followed you since Warcraft Day. It's a shame. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair unban. I mean, again, I don't think it's unforgivable. I just think it's obnoxious. I am obnoxious too sometimes. So we forgive and we forget. Being bad is not a valid report, or else I'd be 0k behavior already. So it was an annoying comment, but certainly no big deal. Cool. Okay, let's go next. Because father's expected to, close your mouth. F you, Grubby. Hello, I was only joking around. You guys just banned me. I was just about to say that. I'm a big fan of Grubby's YouTube channel. I would like to be unbanned. I won't make the same error again. I'm gonna say deny. Because in no circumstance would F you Grubby be funny, except if it was clearly tongue-in-cheek in regards to something. I think it makes no sense. There's also nothing to like compensate for his entry. This kid has legit been on Twitch for 8 years. I don't know how long he's been following me. He's not a big fan, obviously. F you, psych. Yeah. I was about to say JK. I was about to say it. How big is the chance he was about to say it? I'd say 0. Grubby, Effie wants to coach you. That's awesome. That's awesome. I accept. You're the second person to say it. Now I believe it. Today? Another day? It would be my honor. Okay, next. Very late in the U, not many people. I want some crazy comebacks. Don't give up anymore. Never underestimate how hard some people can throw. You don't keck, not with this team. Keck, not with this team. XC, Slark, I can't. Not using items. Omega Lol, 322. Yeah, I don't think this is that bad. No idea. The thing is, he probably didn't think anything was out of pocket, anything was unusual, because this is... First of all, is this like a new... Like, is he new on Twitch? He seems really experienced. He might be smurfing on Twitch, actually. I think he just... No, I'm gonna unban. You know why? Because I feel like he was just in the wrong channel, but he was also in the right channel, you know? He was in the right channel because he was in my channel, but he was in the wrong channel for this because most channels maybe would love this. And it's kind of gray area with us. We like some tasteful spam, sometimes it's funny, and sometimes we think the spam doesn't contribute. He was about to type JK. No idea why I was banned. We do enjoy a good measure of tasteful spam, and I think even moderating is a gray area and a human's volunteer contribution to the stream atmosphere. I won't say that spamming okay, 100 times in all caps is always grounds for a timeout or a ban, but in this case, I guess the mod just felt like it. Maybe a timeout would have been fairer. Thanks for the unban request. We do generally try to avoid a bit the mindless, unfunny cap spam There's a place for it. Yeah. I guess you just take a risk with that. I don't know. It's a bit, you know, like I said, it's a bit gray area. We don't usually ban for that. We usually do a longer timeout. But we've got old mods, we've got new mods, and sometimes, you know, people are like, man, that's obnoxious. You interpret it in a way and it's like annoying. And you figure, content for the unbanned stream, if anything. Lotus Orb, your choice here. Just see pics and buy items. No need be DM. Lotus for PA, it's all you need this game is plus 4. By Lotus, I have more MMR than Dandy. Dandy is the trash of Dota. Yeah. Dandy is a low-skilled... All know it unban. This is not okay. Seek help. Booked, initiate gank. Who cares about HOTS? Say it based. Yo, AH, thanks mate. 98 months tier 2. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays and hope you get a good 2023.
You too, man. Thank you, thank you. Emotes would make more wins dependent on Grubby though. Run, Kek, wait, hooks are closed. Do not Google Tinker Net Worth, Peplov. Wouldn't have mattered. Who cares about HOTS? Sorry, Such. Oh no. Unban, please.
Don't ban me.
We care about HOTS here, okay? No need to kick a game when it's down. I unbanned it. Yeah, we get pretty sick of like me playing a game and then people are like, this game, stop playing it. That's just my mods protecting the streamer here. Because when you play something, you don't want to explain all the time why you're playing it to people that disagree with it. That's not an atmosphere you like to cultivate. I had to stand in line for 5 hours just to get an autograph from Hank from Breaking Bad, but forcing get his name multiple times repeated by him. God, I hate my life. Anyway, oh, it's the Shungite guy. I remember this. I remember this. He kept talking about Shungite. Is that like a D's Nuts joke or something? Timeout 1 second. No cap. For real. Ban. Wow, he got double teamed by 2 different mods. Not sure what's the reason of the ban. Is it my nonsense spam memes from other channels? Sure, sorry, I'll stop. A bit bizarre for a perm. I was never inflammatory. Racist, sexist, game mining. I only spam dumb but innocent messages. Yeah, that's true. Shungite is to decorate La Casa? Okay. Let's go next. Loose streak to Crusader. Chirurgy. Pepper spit. Lick poop, lick poop, lick poop. Lick poop. Okay. I'm gonna deny this one. I don't see what anybody's mother has to do anything with this. About to type JK. Never go full art, which is kind of, yeah. I remember when I used this word very freely, without any concern, calling anyone and everyone this. But my excuse was I was 16. So I guess I wonder if he is. Because, well, I'm not going to say that you should avoid everything in the world that could give offense. I think that's overbearing. And you do have free speech, but that doesn't mean we necessarily want to put up with all versions of free speech. And this is a word that I cannot have on stream. So, yeah. I mean, it is obviously hurtful for... Imagine trying to become a parent and then, you know, your kid is like that and then you can't help it and then people are throwing that word around. It's hurtful. And It's like punching down. It's not punching up. So anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do know this acronym. I think it's... I have seen it before. I remember finding this funny too. Yes, the Aeon of Strife styled Fortress Assault game going on 2 sides. It's a good description for MOBA. He was really just trying to discuss game categories. Again, a lot of slurs. A lot of slurs. I don't know. Deny or unban? I feel like he's not being sincere with his apology. Scroll up. Slavery. So slavery, intelligent ableism, and... yeah. And talking about moms. And... yeah. No. I mean, no. No. There's just too many different... There's just too many different attack routes. A person like this, I think, next time they're gonna be like using the 5th and the 6th and the 7th slur. Again, about different categories. Yeah, it's just too based. It's really based. Do you think he typed this manually, or does he have a script for it? Just imagine to ban a dude who's typing less than in a 1 minute bro instead of toxic. Less than 1 minute. He doesn't know that he had been watched. He thought like, oh, less than once a minute. Huh? Less than once a minute? Is that true? Nope. Freaking liar. What a liar. Like here it still averages out. He skipped 12. He went straight from 11 to 13, even after the 211. But this. Jesus. You typed twice at timestamp 1911 though. And was it, which other one? 1904 and 1904. So you exceeded the 1 time per minute force and spam. Denied. Yeah, not a script, obviously. Spectacular Taco. Keep it BMA, keep it BSJ, Blink, Yules, Ursa, you can play CM, Archon games don't end in 30 minutes, get IO, everyone reported, few the position 5 glitch made it out, Ursa has to be smurfing, Ursa smurfing, Ursa smurf. No way Grubby would lose this badly, has to be a smurf. I remember this. Nothing about this is wrong. This is a little obnoxious. The reason he was doing it, I said, I lost to an Ursa that was playing as well as if they would be smurfing. I'm not going to say that they are, and I know this is a little bit like abuse of lawyer speak by me as well, but I wanted to be clear. I felt like I was getting smurfed on. The guy was like 30 kills and 0 deaths. I know that I shouldn't accuse anyone, and so I was saying he's playing as well as if he is smurfing. Right? Like either he is, or even if he's not, then he should take it as a compliment because that's how well he's playing. And then this guy probably took exception to it. And then in the next game, there was another Ursa that I also lost to. And I didn't say anything. And then he kept trying to needle me, be like, Ursa's smurfing, right? Ursa's smurfing? Ursa's smurfing. He must be smurfing because otherwise you couldn't lose, because that's how good you are, isn't it? Because your ego is enormous and the Ursa must be smurfing for you to assuage your ego. Yeah, so that's what happened. He was trying to needle me, and I ignored it once, twice, and 3 times. He's like, "But did he read it though? I need to make sure he read it to get a reaction." Well, here you go. You got the reaction. Shouldn't have called him a smurf. It's my fault. I replied to someone else. Was a man. Yeah, no, it's fine. My emotions on the matter have become tranquil since then, but we knew what was happening. Oh, welcome back. He replied to himself? No, that's how Twitch shows replies. I feel more emotional in the moment, of course, than later. It can help to take some distance and take some space. Getting carried. Go Crusader. Nice carry with support. Deserves to drop back to Crusader rank. That's where he belongs. He has too much luck in his games. I remember this comment. We didn't do anything about it, you see. Crusader 2 is the rank where Grubby belongs. Crusader in a few months, he's not skilled enough. Now, this is called a tap on the wrist, right? This is a lazy way of speaking to you. So Mats and I don't have time to speak to everyone and be like, the current course of action is a collision course. It is abrasive. We will eventually not accept this anymore. We could say that, yes, and in the past we did say that, but very happily, the viewership has gone up recently. That also means that the burden on me, and it's true, there is more of a burden, and on mods have gone up. So needling with this kind of stuff, we just time out. It's quicker than a private whisper, which I asked many mods to do in the past. So just take this not as a personal affront, but as a message that the course of action you are on is abrasive and that we won't stand for it. And then sometimes people are like, yo, why did I get banned? All I said is, no, you didn't get banned, you get a timeout. And you should treat it as such. Ban when it is overblown is unfair, I agree. So anyway, straight to Crusader, let's go. Grubby's real MMR is probably around 1700 max. But I got so lucky, I doubled it in the months afterwards. He waited half an hour for that. It's just his opinion though, but he's so obnoxious about it. Yeah, it's just his opinion, but we know he is literally wrong. This is not subjective. He is literally demonstrably wrong. I know there's people that believe that the Earth is flat and the moon doesn't exist. It's just, I don't know, it's a light in the sky by a satellite, and that I should be at 1700 MMR. But really, this is just a commentary of the level of legends, apparently. If you think that I don't belong here, well, then none of us do. Because this is where I am, this is where we are, and I never cheated. I never asked anyone to boost me. I don't think it happened. A lot of people believe it happened because, well, a lot of people, very few vocal minority believe it happened because they cannot accept that me, after 6 months, I worked very hard for it, could potentially ever get to legend. So they think I'm still really Crusader. All right. Because I'm right. He's banned because he's right. Yes, you are banned because you are right. We are trying to keep a wrap on the big secret that I am overdosing on luck and have locked my way out of Crusader all the way to legend, and who knows, maybe even beyond. I hope you can get that kind of luck too someday. So we're gonna keep him mute so that he cannot spread this story, because if he does, more people will know that I'm that lucky. 4K Grubby. I mean, honestly, I would have banned him just for not capitalizing the K and the G. That's obnoxious. No? It's 4K with a capital K, full stop, capital G. He should have been banned right here. His his misbehavior should not have been allowed to go on for that long. But in the context of the rest of his typing, I think he just doesn't have a shift key. So he doesn't mean it. Okay, so we left him. He never uses capital letter. I get it. It's a big switch up from those that only use capital letters. So I guess this is still better. After getting ignored, saying 4K Grubby, he got angry and he started saying 4K newbie. He thought maybe positive attention doesn't really work, but maybe negative attention will work. And he was right. Then Maybe he was drunk one night. I don't know. 4K Grubby, Grave next year. Razor, stun you. It's not even grunt. It's grunk. Mashke vam jebem. I think this is Serbian curse words, no? Jebem titi pas mater. Like, I remember my Serbian teammates. They were like, they were always cursing in Serbian. So I remember those words. He's insulting mothers. He wishes you good luck. Oh, this bunches love your mana. I want to read the chat from 4K Grubby. But we do not want to read Serbian curse words. Mod comment? Okay, let me check it out. Where are the mod comments? Wrote F your mother. Oh, Croatian, yeah. I had a Croatian teammate, so, and he also used the N-word in a whisper to me. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Or N-word slurs. Denied. Oh. Not Serbian, but Croatian. Yeah, I had a Serbian teammate and a Croatian teammate, and they both understood each other. So I don't distinguish maybe as much as it deserves. No hate. 100% try hard. That's already a good start. Don't trade with Dazzle. Poison is annoying. As for Quap, mouth commands aware. Wait. Somewhat that shilling is Bitcoin miner into every Dota channel. Into every Dota channel banned me. I was antagonizing over time, and chat logs in this channel are safe. Does that make sense? Banned me for unrelated reasons of this channel. Amazing. Harasses me, tells me to go kill myself in other channels that he sees me in. Do not unban. His unban appeal is him admitting to harassing me. Why would he think he can do it elsewhere? Yeah, that is interesting. You attacked one of us, then you attack all of us, no? I guess the question is, should we, let's say, there's a couple of things I can do. I can go to everyone's stream and see if any of my viewers are misbehaving according to my rules in another channel and then ban them in my channel. That doesn't seem to make sense. But if you are harassing a mod you know is a mod here, that's different though. So we're not going to go look for it, but let's say we are watching another stream. I'm watching another stream, one of my mods is watching another stream, and then you go like harass them and whatever, you know, whatever you're saying, like this is a pretty bad. This is bad. This is very bad. This is very bad. Right? That is not okay. So that's a clear deny. I just want to be clear that I'm not going to go look for people and be like, well, that's unrelated to this channel. It is related now because you attacked one of my mods. Yep, that's going to be a deny. I don't know anything about crypto. We'll talk about it in the mod channel, okay? We'll talk about it in the mod channel as well. Grubbing. Yeah. We've had a bunch of grubbers recently. We've had a bunch of grubbers recently, and grubbing can be a good thing, but it often gets used by some bad actors as not a good thing. Yeah, I'm gonna deny that. I've got a pretty good idea that this is not gonna be a plus to the channel. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand this unban request too. Let's see. Dono parried. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a deny. No explanation. There was like a group of people that came over. Think like Twitch hate raids. It was not a raid, but it had that vibe. If you were unluckily part of that group, behaving the same way as the group, you're going to get judged as a group. That's all. Yeah, you guys don't really understand where it comes from. I'm not going to go into detail either, but I got a pretty good idea what it is about. Let's see. Wish they made more games like Warcraft with the whole hero concept. Juke the net with Blink, that was hot. Yikes, was that a track? Who made this? Wonder how long it took him to do this. Lamau, they're gonna look at you like, WTF is this? Yeah, I think this was not a big problem. Anti-homophobic comments. Anti-homo or homophobic? Anti-homophobic is pretty good. Look up. Oh. Being gay is not cool. F at G. Do you like to be poked by another dude? Do you like it? Ah. So it was not anti-homophobic, it was homophobic. Oh, there we go. Yeah. No, that's a good ban. That's a good ban. We do not take homophobic slurs. We do not take it. He might be projecting pretty hard. All right, that's enough now. Thank you. That was good.